Hello, it's day 14, envelope day, and I've got it all ready. My Harvey's here. Envelope. So, grab your envelope, day number 14 you need, and you also need your advent calendar. But before we do all that, you know the score. We've recapped what we've got so far. So, we've got these two beautiful little flower stamps here, our gorgeous bubble wrap, and then this beautiful little saying, "You are my happy." So, I wonder what's in our advent calendar for today. Well, we know it's going to be ephemera, and then we get to open our envelope, don't we? I forgot what the word was. Right, so day number 14, right up here, first row, second one in, and we're just going to pop this one open. If I can get my finger in there. Open this one up, and pop that back down there. If I open it up so you can see it today, we have a whole host of beautiful little words that we can just chop up to add on to our makes. So we've got best, special, amazing, beautiful, sunshine, you are, friend, 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 soul, person, my sort of. Lots of useful little words in there. So I'm going to pop that on there so I don't lose it. And then let's get opening this envelope, shall we? So make sure it's got day 14 on it. So I'll hold this up here for you. I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to turn it around this way first. So we start off with our lovely packaging. We've got our little flower heads, our bubble wrap, our saying, and then today's stamp. If I turn it around, they're a lot bigger than that. Can you see? We get our beautiful branches, or our stalks. That's what they're called on flowers, isn't it? Stalks. Let's get those lovely stalks. You've got a spiky leaf one, and you've got a beautiful rounded leaf. And then inside, as always, you have got your, if I can open it up, there we go, you have got your inspiration, and on the back got a beautiful step by step. So we have got a crafting stamp set there. I'm not going to put them all on together, but you can see, look at them, they kind of fit, don't they? Okay. Two branches, two flower heads, you are happy, and bubble wrap. We're going to have fun today, aren't we? If you want to craft along, this is what you are going to need. Okay, so we have got the full set now. So we've got these two beautiful flowers, wonderful stalks, don't have to draw them anymore. We've got our you are my happy, and we've got our lovely bit of bubble wrap there. And not to forget, we'll be creating, well, I think that'll be our sentiments on there as well. So I'm going to leave that there, all curly whirly as it is, and we're going to start off with, I think we're going to start with our flowers first. Oh no, I think we need to start in the background, don't we, and build up from there. So I keep doing this with this set, don't I? So I'm going to take my gamboge first, and we're going to do a little sprinkle dinkle in the background. Notice I'm only staying on one side of my card. There we go. I'm just going to knock that back a little bit. Right, and then of course we need to dry that off, don't we, because we're going to be stamping directly on top of it. Get a quick whiz with the heat gun. There we go. Dry enough to work with. So we have got, let me take them off here, a lot to work with, haven't we? So I think if we pop one of our stalks in here, and then we might even put our spiky one behind it even. Yeah, right, that's where we're going. So I'm going to start off with this one. I'm not going to do any masking because I don't think it really matters. There's only a little bit that's overlapping, and you won't tell anybody, will you? So I'm going to start off by stamping my spiky petals, leaves even. one's going to go straight up here, just like that. Yep, I need to just wipe off my stamp base because I've got ink everywhere. You can see there. I knew that was going to go onto my thumb. And then we're going to take this lovely, it's almost like a bendy one, isn't it? And we'll get that one inked up too. And we'll just pop that one there, I think. And like I said before, I'm not worrying too much that I'm stamping over the top because we'll soon deal with that. There we go. So we've got our 2 stalks. Now we're going to grab our flower heads. So we're going to take our bubbly one first. Oh, we've not done any bubble wrap in the background. Oh, I nearly forgot one then. I'm going to take that back off there. I'm going to grab our bubble wrap. So very gently in the background I'm going to need, there we go, I've got toffee. Oops, got Angelina fibre too. So I'm just going to use my toffee and very gently in this background. So if I start about here and then we can just very gently. Oops, you can see that brush is reactivating on my stamp. We've got a little hint of purple coming through. Okay, I think that's okay. I might pop one in here, what do you think? Very faint one just there. Yay. Maybe another one. No. Okay, yes, we do need another one, and maybe another one there. Right, I'm going to stop now. Stop, girl. And I'm going to pick up this rather inky one that we had a minute ago. Pop it on there. And then to splat it on, because I know that's not on my stamp box properly, I am going to use my ink pad. I know it's probably got enough ink for me to stamp, but I know it's not secured onto my stamp base, so I'm going to use my ink pad to secure him. And then we're just going to come along and we're going to pop his head on, just like that. There's that one. And then let's put the spiky one on. Pop that one somewhere like that. And then I'm going to grab my pens and we're going to start colouring. Right, so I've got my pens ready. I'm not going to take ages to colour this in. I'm just going to very quickly colour this in. Again, like I've said, I think I've said this on every video we've done, you would obviously take a lot longer than me to colour it in. Just need to do this one. Ooh, I don't know if you can hear the wind outside now. It's really whipping up. Let's just ground them a little bit, shall we? I think that's all my green that I need to do. And then we're going to I am just whipping through my colours. I could be sitting here and blending this nicely, but I just wanted to give you the idea. And like I say, you would take a lot longer to colour yours in. you would make yours look a lot prettier than mine, and you'd make sure you inked up your stamp properly, because I definitely haven't on this one, have I? There we go. Now I've put a big inky pinky just down there, so I don't even know what I've done to that bit. Probably picking up that stamp before, wasn't it? Right, I have got a little bit of yellow, so orange even, so I'm going to use that as well. Let's grab some. Just add a little bit of orange in there. I'm just going to go back over with my yellow just to try and make it blend back in a bit smoother. There we go. And I've not heat sealed, which is why my ink's starting to just bleed a little bit. So I've not got my, I didn't grab my heat gun basically. But you can see you don't have to be too precious, do you, about colouring these in at all. Really quick little pads to do. There we go. I might just add a few. Ooh, I've gone a bit crazy with the dots there. Didn't quite mean to do that. There we go. Added a few more dots around that one. Right, so now we need to pop a sentiment on there, don't we? So we should have our curly whirly ones. What do we fancy on this one? I think you are my person. Love that saying. So I'm going to grab you are. Oops, I've got something sticky on my scissors. So you are. Has it got my next to it? Nope, so I need my as well. I'm going to come up and chop there. You are my. Oh, and person's next to it. I could have cut them both out at the same time. Teach me not to look. There we go, person. Get off me scissors, thank you very much. And then let's just some red tape. Put my ink back, my lid back on my ink. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add my red tape first, because you can see how bendy they are. I'm just going to add a little bit of red tape behind them. Oops. All fingers and thumbs. So a little bit of red tape on you. And the reason I'm using red tape is it'll just help it to flatten out quicker than glue. Because my other ones that have been inside my envelopes for a while are nice and flat now. Whereas these ones, we've only just got them out of the calendar today, haven't we? So they need some unbending time. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it is now. So, oops. Downside of red tape, it sticks to everything, doesn't it? Oh, what I should have done before I took my red tape off was just trim these down. So I'm just going to rough cut these around. Easier if you'd left the back on your tape. There we go. Let's put that one over there. I'm going to stick this one onto some white card. Look at that, worst cutting out ever. Doesn't matter, it's the type of text it is, it'll forgive. I didn't leave myself much red tape on that, did I? You are my. And then let's grab person. Take that one off there. Oops, I tried to straighten that up. Not happening, was it? I made it even more wonky donkey. There we go. Oops. Red tape again. We've got our person on there. Let me just take the gunk off my scissors again. And then on here, we're just going to chop it up again. So again, just rough cutting it, nothing There we go. The person. Again, just really rough, nothing special about it. Oops. That red tape really is coming to get me, isn't it? And then you are. So again, just go roughly around the edge. And then that will just, oh, red tape again, get out, off, off, off. Thank you very much. That will all just sit on here. And the last thing I want to do, there it is. I was going to say I didn't know where it was, but I would just grab my little gel pen because these little bobbles are crying out for a little bit of gel pen. So just like that, and then these would just get stuck on something a bit like that. So I hope you enjoyed making that card. I have it here all finished and put together. Check that out. And look at those little bits of, on this side, isn't it, ephemera? I think that's the right word I'm using. They are really, really sweet. So in this stamp set you get, well, I can show you. What am I talking about? It's here somewhere. There we go, I'll show you the packaging. So in this stamp set you get those lovely stalks down here, your bubble flower head, your bubble wrap, your, oh, that way, your sentiment, and your spiky flower head. What a cracking little set that is. So that is our completed set for today. Oh, and you got, well, mine's been cut up now. Got the remains. Oh, where's my other piece gone? It was here a minute ago. Oh, it'll be around somewhere. So I've still got loads of mine, even though I broke that sentiment out. And I have found the samples. Oh, there it is. There's the rest of it. I told you, it's always around somewhere. See, there's the rest of mine. I always put them in my envelope to straighten them out. So what I've also got, and I thought I'd just quickly show you, is the inspiration from inside your booklet. So here you go, check that one out. So that's been done on a piece of bark. But these are just so useful, aren't they? Look at that one. And another one. I like that one, it looks like a bouquet of flowers, doesn't it? I've used the same sentiment as well. You are my person. It must be my saying that, mustn't it? And then this one, I don't know whether you can quite see, I've actually added, you can, can't you? Can you see that sparkle on the flower head? A little bit of glossy accents to it. But how simple is that card? But it does look stunning, doesn't it? So that's our day 14 set. 3 down, 2 more to go, and I do hope you will come back and join me tomorrow when we start on day 15 and a brand new set. Exciting.